what am I yeah, Mr. Wright. So, what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on?
I just woke up. What the fuck?
The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. But the other victim, Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death.
In the other place.
He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this in the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Unless he has a twin.
Unless he has teleportation.
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Or try to, at least.
In the next one. Alright,
that's the end of the episode. 1 minute in. We're done.
Ooh.
God, she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with us.
Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
You did. Oh my God, you're a godsend.
Fuck, the cords. The cords. Oh!
Look at him!
The fucking cords is ruining my script.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us.
Was that like a bad Michael Jackson?
We're all in this together, yes.
I understand that's High School Musical.
Or is that a High School Musical song?
The High School Musical song.
Which
I got that. But you made it sound like Michael Jackson was singing it. Which I guess fits.
You know, I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. But who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I know it. What did it say?
Oh, real drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was buried with water.
We never have her come back into the room.
Angel Storm?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
She's so annoying.
Erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
If it had water, the blood would have gone somewhere. Look for a drain. If there's no drain, there's proof that the water didn't wash away anything. Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Loser!
Music.
Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, water in that oil drum washed it all away.
Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Just gotta scrape the ground, see if there's blood DNA there. Huh? What's that grid for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Oh, spraying it should change color if there was blood. That's right. Luminol.
Blood is sticky stuff, you know. You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
I don't really gotta use the spray though. I can just lick the ground and taste it. Yep, there was blood.
See,
here.
it works.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
But me? Why do I have to do it?
Because we have a touchscreen and we have to use it. I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with the stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
It's the DS. That's why. Use it. Huh? You had an extra pair of those things.
It's everywhere. To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this, see?
Is this what Wesley Snipes felt every time he was filming for Blade? Jesus, this is awful.
Even without the glasses. He just sees red because he's a maniac. Let's do a spray it on. Okay, let's find us some bloodstains. Oh my god!
I didn't see you press Ah.
Ah!
That's A.
Nah.
Get your English right.
This is old English.
No, then it would say Oi.
Oh. No, that's the start button. Oi, start the game!
And then the B button would be bruv.
Oi, bruv.
I can see her eyes shining behind those glasses. So this is a blood stain.
It's so good.
Emma, you're shaking.
It's my first time seeing real blood. Blue blood.
Scientific investigation and action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain, but doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically? The amount. Where its position doesn't really throw me off because the dead body was found right there. The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe at the bottom of the seat.
It is pretty.
Strange.
No, it's pretty. Who doesn't want to have blood on the bottom of their shoe?
OJ?
No, he liked it. He actually kept him in a souvenir and put him in a trophy case.
He put it on the final page of his book. He stamped it.
If they fought here, there'd have to be more. There'd have to have been more blood than this.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm gonna mark up the blood floor stains when we find the floor plans, okay? What? See? I'm pretty handy to have around, right?
Actually, this stuff's pretty handy. You're fired.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved the...
Sprays in the face. It lights up. Why are you covered in blood?
Oh, so that's why my show was red. I saved up my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid! Solution used for scientific investigation finds blood traces.
Spray to use.
We can't be so sure that the police will reveal all the evidence in court.
Are we? This is gonna be like Karma, and we're gonna end up having to spray someone with it to see if they light up for blood.
Yeah.
We could use it on a trophy.
Ooh. Sometimes I fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
Let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah! It feels like we're really investigating a crime now, doesn't it?
I guess I should give this a spray on and anything suspicious.
Huh.
Cowboy?
Fuck! No! It would have been, huh. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star!
Your deli box shouldn't have any blood traces on it.
Now it does.
You understand that meat doesn't have blood in it, right?
What? Oh yeah, if you're a pussy.
No, there's no blood. The juice that comes out of meat is not blood.
You only trust your own eyes, Not bad, you do. This day old deli box is on the house.
That's fish! The blood's not in that meat either! Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering.
My bad! That looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
Huh? It's not! It's my attorney's badge, bitch.
I think a petrified piece of provolone will fetch more on the open market.
Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least.
You certainly put me on the tight spot today. In a tight spot today.
We're not gonna talk about what spot I put you in. My apologies, Star, but
No, it's okay. It was my fault.
they shouldn't lie on the stand.
Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there, up there, you know, that one right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry, you lied on the witness stand. That's unforgivable.
I'll kill you.
Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the event from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Busker's guy stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman.
Yeah, but you don't know if that stab was in self-defense. It's true. All she knows is she stabbed him, but she doesn't know the background reasoning for why the stab happened. Context, that's the word I was looking for. I know this photograph has something important to tell us. But what?
So you were a detective, weren't you, Mr. Wright? Yes. That was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago.
What a long time ago.
No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too.
Did you show them your boobies and then they just said, I'll tell you anything?
No. I had my witch charm around my neck.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I dragged the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect, and before long they called me the bitch. I mean the coffin queen. Oh,
Satan.
anyway, I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go, fired.
I felt I have to change on when I became a investigator. And if it promised people busting it out of the go, I'd still be one today.
What is that? Is that the witch from fucking Banjo-Kazooie?
No. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident.
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
You don't mean this case? What do you think about this? SL9 incident. It's written on the knife. And on the note. Goodman.
And on my head.
And on my butt.
Wait, don't put it away! I'm still reading!
Yes. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know.
You gotta give me a second, I'm a finger reader.
Really? Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transfer the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident?
No. Oh fuck. What am I supposed to say as well?
The knife?
The crime photo. Crime! Crime! If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
They went straight to the scene of the crime.
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole of my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes were the problem, Mr. Wright. You lying was the problem.
She didn't...
Listen, little girl. What?
She didn't knock over the barrel until Angel tried to arrest her.
Yeah.
So why wasn't there blood in the bottom, underneath her, in that photo? The barrel hadn't been knocked over yet.
Fuck! Cock!
No! There's no blood under her. And there's no barrel knocked over.
And also there's a minuscule amount of blood.
I also want to point out that
I will tell you, this photo makes sense in context.
I'm just saying, there's no the argument when we showed the photo was there's no blood. That's the first thing we said when we showed it, and that was our argument. No blood.
Yes. I would say...
And then they said the barrel spilled, so the blood got washed away.
Yeah.
The barrel hadn't spilt yet.
I would say don't worry about that for now.
I also just want to point out that there's supposed to be 2 barrels side by side, and there's only one.
No,
There's one back there. There's one. Yeah, there's one there.
Yeah, one here and one here.
But if... Oh, no, I see now. That's the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for a second in the photo, it looks like a pillar. It looks like a pillar.
Oh.
So that looks like it's behind a pillar. That was my bad.
Dummy! I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time?
4:15 p.m. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I'd ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it?
Is that the fucking sheriff?
On the contrary.
What, you got the marshal and then you got the sheriff down below? Who's that?
Who is that? It was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Like young Edgeworth?
I had a face.
It's
Yeehaw.
Gumshoe. Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It didn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred.
What? The criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence. Of a sort. Made up evidence.
That's fucked up.
What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen. Others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Dick Gumshoe. No, exactly. Detective Jake Marshall.
Because he's not a detective anymore.
Oops. I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall.
Why the fuck did you say his full title?
Because it's much less than a detective.
Let me just... She could have just said patrolman.
As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle.
God, she's going British on us.
Every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then...
She's turning old lady now.
It was over. And he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten. And neither have I.
You haven't forgotten SL9?
What's that? There was another side to that case. I hid inside. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait, those lunches you sell? There's only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends. Boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? Half the building. Half the building has been with her. Talk about hot dog, hallway. That's her. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection! So, Rookie.
What?
It seems you are serious about investigating this case.
And it seems like you talk a lot. Yes.
I'm about to shut up soon. Then you should take this.
That's fake meat! A Salisbury steak lunch?
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Stick arch! Receipt from Miss Starr. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood.
Of course, Officer Marshall likes goddamn Salisbury steak.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall is your are you his going up? What do you want to know? I'm just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. You got along so well with my sister, you may be jealous. And it was nice to meet too. back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now, why are we so cold? Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that.
I give him a little
I see.
hand. He gives
Thank
me another favor. Tit for tat. Literally, give him tit, he tats me up.
I have so many tattoos.
Officer Jake Marshall. Just starts moaning for him. Officer Jake Marshall. His plant, Charlie. I'm taking care of him in Maya's absence. He looks a little yellow today.
Oh, I wanted him just now. I mixed in a lot too.
Mixed it what?
Why my very own scientific additive? Oh, Charlie, do you like it?
I told you, he's turning yellow! He's dying!
Ow! Move to the High Prosecution Office. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
Can you take me higher? Don't ruin Creed. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here, so I'm gonna go through all of his stuff.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
And I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Nope. Go through his shit! Look through it all! Oh. Now how'd you know that was there?
By being smart.
Question, how would I know to do that when I...
It's not required.
If it's your first time playing, how the fuck would you know that?
What? It looks like some blood has dripped down here.
You never money?
You never money.
You never money?
Hey, you never money. When you ever money?
Judging by the amount. Jesus. Judging by the amount, my guess is it's from a nosebleed.
A nosebleed, Maybe in his wrath, Mr. Edgeworth slapped someone for their incompetence.
Or they hit him with the shield. Why does Detective Gumshoe's face come to mind? It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
Suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room. The scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk. Here it is!
It's like a kid at an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
This time the dead body hasn't been moved. It's just like here. This looks like Marshall's. I think we're in Marshall's office. Stated by the multiple bottles of booze and
he is a very much an alcoholic.
The cacti, the lasso for the trap at the door, and the poncho. Why does it look like he offers anybody who goes to the evidence room a shot first? Shot of alcohol, may I? What's
Just kidding. It's for me.
What's the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime.
It sure seems that way. Oh. Oh!
What's wrong?
It's those cacti! They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
What? Huh? I just want to sit on them.
Ooh.
I shouldn't, though.
Don't judge me, alright?
If that guy could sit on a jar, I can sit on a cactus.
I've seen worse.
What is it? Mr. Happy? Happy Hands? Is that who it is? I think that would be worse.
Mr. Hands?
Yes, that's the guy. Objection!
Right, what are you talking about?
You can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the dessert. It's made with cacti.
Yeah.
What I would want to know is if this is a guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already.
It's actually Mr. Sheriff. That's probably where somebody fucking touched the cactus.
Wow, we got a reaction!
There's clearly blood around the spines here. The room is pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right in these spines. Their head? Why not their hand? You wouldn't think their hand?
I think that might be more painful than being murdered.
You come back to work and you've just got this fat bandage around your head. What happened? I fell on a cactus. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please!
Huh? Wasn't that...
One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe! Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
You mean one of these? Starts wafting it in his face. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. There's no time for despair. We've caught our criminal, now we just need evidence. Criminal? You mean you heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department? What?
The perpetrator! Do you have a suspect?
Where there was a
The
suspect.
flashbacks just
Does
aren't recorded right. Can't be remembered properly. Oh. Broken English to more broken English.
Money? Money, yes. Money good.
You never you money?
Never you money.
It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. Like that song in Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hellfire?
No, that's about sex.
Oh. Hellfire?
The song Topsy-Turvy is literally the song name. It's at the beginning of the movie. You not watched it?
7 years ago.
Sang by the Jester at the beginning. For the Topsy-Turvy Day. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. I'm gonna eat this child.
Fill my belt. Well, wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry.
Later.
They arrested Marshall. And fucking arrested Marshall.
We went off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. And I just tripped. Is that guy doing any more? Is that guy reading more scripts?
Well, I kind of have to go to here in order to go to the detention center, so I as well do this scene.
Well, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department's crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead. Don't mess up, or we can wind up dead.
I doubt anybody wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. It doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either.
Oh, I can investigate people.
That must be the chief detective. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Detective killed in the evidence room? Tell no one outside the police department. No! I told that old lady at the restaurant everything!
Restaurant? Huh? What restaurant? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
Taco Bell.
Tell me. Well, that's even worse than telling somebody I'm like a diner. Someone's getting into motion. Let's see what you're going through now, buddy. That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something under his breath.
I know. The killer used dried ice. If you put it between the latch and the door, the room could be shielded shut.
Shield?
Shield shut. This is good. I'll win the writer's award for sure.
And he's writing a book. He's not writing a report, he's writing a novel. Turn it into Sean Connery.
Sean Connery.
He used dry ice. The room will be shield shut. That sounds more like Michael Caine.
Yeah, Michael Caine.
So this is the police mascot, is it?
The Blue Badger, the future star of the police force.
Got it, Jesus.
The design's a little changed from the one outside.
Jesus.
Ah, well, the fancy Blue Badger trademark is still under development, you see. You have it trademarked? Absolutely! It's cutting edge stuff! Very now. I showed this doll here to my daughter, and she burst into tears!
Don't show her the moving mock-up outside then. You'll give her nightmares.
Attention center.
It's 1 o'clock. That's what the clock above.
Oh.
Was that.
I think it's wrong. Still, I do feel better. Actually, let me turn it down a little bit. Just a little bit. I do feel better about things.
Is the sheriff gonna shoot us?
I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Oh!
What was that? Sir, that was, that's what I'm saying! Me, the perpetrator! I was the one perpetrated against her! That's what I'd say!
The fucking guy.
Hi! Greetings, sir! Wait, I know who you are. I'm here on the you got pizza! Officer Meekins, you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir! I'm not, sir! I'm a little lost patrolman! Like a little lost lamb, sir! Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. No, sir! How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins. You didn't, did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir! What? What?
I feel like the guard should walk up and be like, give me the fucking megaphone. He's been doing it ever since he got in this stupid detention center. Get here!
No!
You're in timeout!
Okay,
Get it back when you learn to use it responsibly. Now, this is an unexpected turn of events.
I'm gonna talk to him, Officer Meekins in.
The next episode.
Which is the episode of Ace Tony. Make sure you subscribe to the bit of time, which is. Bye-bye.